Hi, I'm Mima. I'm a grandma and a mom, and I have been reading Cam Jansen, The Mystery of the Dinosaur Bones, case number 3 by David A. Adler, and it has been a fun book. I will try to catch you up. The whole story is pretty much, we're here at the very end. So I'm just going to tell it to you briefly so that when you read the book, you can get all the details. Or if you listen to the videos that I just am making right now, that'll be fine too. Okay, so Cam and her friend Eric went on a field trip to the dinosaur museum. Cam, who has a photographic memory, noticed that there were some bones missing from one of the tails of the dinosaur skeletons. One of the dinosaur skeleton. And so she tried to tell the lady working there that they were missing, and the lady working there, her name was Janet Tyler, she's like, no, it's fine, everything's fine, and she kind of just cut her off. Well, Cam, she wanted to find out where are those bones and why are they missing. So she and Eric went through a series of things, including getting chased by a milk truck to hiding in a candy store. Anyway, they went through a series of different things, and they were able to discover that somebody had been taking the bones and stealing them and making a plaster of Paris, and then using the plaster of Paris to put back and keeping the dinosaur bones for another reason. So pretty interesting story, don't you think? And of course they solved the mystery, and now they're waiting at the candy store for the director to come to the store, the director of the museum to come to the store, because he did some research after Cam told him about the dinosaur bones missing, and he said yes, in fact there are some missing. So he understood that yes, there was a problem, and so now they're going to figure it all out. Okay, so chapter 9, are you ready? So here we are, they're at the candy store, they're waiting for the director to show up. And in fact, in chapter 8, let's see, does he show up? No, he's on his way. Okay, chapter 9. Cam and Eric went behind the store to get their bicycles. Eric started turning the dial on the lock. Do you remember the combination? Cam asked. Sure. I only forgot the last time because we were in such a hurry. As Eric was turning the dial, Cam laughed and said, "You know, I don't think any dog would really be interested in those dinosaur bones. They're so old." Cam and Eric walked their bicycles to the front of the candy store. They waited for the museum director. Excuse me. Soon a car drove up and stopped in front of the store. The car was just like the museum exhibits, very old. The director was at the wheel. He waved to Cam and Eric. They got on their bicycles. The director followed them in his car to the small brick house with the white wooden fence. The milk truck was in the driveway again. Excuse me. "This is it," Cam told the director. "You don't have to worry about the bones," the director said. "Since I know Janet stole them, she can't bury the bones and pretend to discover them. The bones are no good to her anymore, so I'm sure she'll give them back without any trouble." The museum director got out of his car. "Of course, she'll lose her job, and I will have to report her to the police, and her friend as well, to the police, both of them, and they should have known that this could happen when they took the bones." Yes, they sure should have. The museum director shook hands with Cam and Eric. "I want to thank both of you for all your help," he said. "Before you go, you must tell me how you knew that some bones were missing. I pass those skeletons all the time, and I didn't notice anything." Cam explained, "The last time I was at the museum, I took a picture of the dinosaur skeleton. When I looked at the picture, I knew some bones were missing." "But our guards don't let anyone take photographs in the museum." "Cam's camera is different," said Eric. "She doesn't need film or a flash. Cam's camera is her memory." The director smiled. "Well, we certainly won't stop your memory from taking photographs." He buttoned his jacket and then he asked, "Can you take one of me?" And here's a picture of that. Cam laughed. Then she looked straight at the museum director and said, "Click." And that's the end. So another mystery solved by Cam Jansen, and at the Dinosaur Bone Museum. So here you go. Cam Jansen, David A. Adler. Great story, Mr. Adler. I hope you have enjoyed this book, and I appreciate if you want to subscribe. I'm going to be doing some more chapter books. We're also adding a series of kids reading to kids. And we'll be doing some other fun things too as time goes on. Alrighty. Oh, don't forget something very important, because it means a lot to me that you know that I love you. Okay, we'll see you next time around. Okay, bye-bye.